So today we're going to be talking about building event communities. In order to define what that's qualifying me to say anything about that, I've been working with associations and societies for the best part of 25 to 27 years, and helping them build their communities. And then I worked for an AMC, a PCO company, for 14 years. And then since '97, we've been running ShockLogic, and we just provide associations and societies with tools for them to run their communities and successful events. So I guess that the question is communities, and what are they? So what defines a community? And this is what Macmillan said, right? So you can't read it over there. So it's sort of belonging is the key word into community, and what happens there. Why do we behave differently, or what happens within the community as such? And there are 4 factors that define communities very strongly, and membership is one, so it's feeling that one is part of something. Influence, that whatever this group that we belong to influences us, and we have influence within it. That it adds value to whatever we do. If it is a community of dog walkers, what do I get from that? What's going on? And then there's a shared connection that we're going to be able to exchange, and the sum of the parts is more than me alone. So 1 + 1 = many. And traditionally, we of course, communities where I'm a little bit afraid of walking away from the microphone, but do you hear me anyways?
Yeah.
Back there?
It's being webcast.
No, it's being webcasted. Okay, so I'm going to do like some of our speakers online, they go like this, and then they come back, because of course, doing presentations online are a little bit more difficult than, so I'm going to be looking at you guys and at the cameras. We used to, community is something that is innate to us as humans. We can't but help it, because it has helped us, they have helped us survive until now and become the dominant species in the planet Earth, right? So, but then within our human communities, we tend to group again and create sub-communities. And then, so today we want to talk about how do we create those sub-communities for our events, knowing that associations are already communities on their own. So can I see a show of hands, how many of you are from associations or societies or non-for-profits? Okay. And how many of you are from either a agency, PCO, event management company? Cool. Venues? Tourism board, convention bureaus, et cetera, Nobody? Those that didn't put the hand up, can somebody tell me what I didn't identify? Publishers. Publisher. Bad. Publishers. So, of course, the community has the human factor, but then now we have migrated towards the online factor. And how does that affect what we're doing? And how the online elements of the community either enhances or affects, and what effect it has on our known and current communities. Because that's the bit that we're trying to define here, right? It is how, I guess that my question was always, how do I extend the lifespan of the event? So we created a community here. We're sitting here in the room, and how do we take this community outside? So how do we extend the lifespan of this event, of this face-to-face experience, until the next event, right? And how do we stretch that process? So as an event organizer, as a PCO, that was a dream. And when we were able to provide that for our customers, then we had done our job, because we were able to continue the discussion and make it extend its lifespan, and not just die tomorrow with the closing ceremony, but then actually be able to take the discussion further. And if we were able to create a community, we were able to create something that it glued us together and it allowed us to continue communicating.